How's everyone doing? I'm back here again for a new update. I've got some pretty cool stuff to show off in this update. I've got some horror titles, some 4K titles, as well as some early Black Friday deals and a t-shirt as well. So yeah, guys, let's just go ahead and get started. So I guess I'll go ahead and start off by showing this. This is my ticket from when I went to go see Thanksgiving um, Sunday with my friend. I really enjoyed it, and if you guys haven't seen it, I did just post a thoughts video on it. So be sure to go check that out if you guys want to know what I thought about it. All right, so moving on, Walmart put out a couple of Blu-rays and DVDs in some new horror slipcovers for Halloween. You know, they always do it where, you know, they'll put out, you know, movies with new slipcovers. Usually it's like glow in the dark slipcovers or something like that, or with new artwork. They did put out a series of steelbooks for some movies, which is really cool, but unfortunately my Walmart did not get those, because usually when Walmart gets cool stuff like steelbooks and stuff, my Walmart does not get them. So you know, I end up missing out on some stuff, but they did have a few movies with some new slipcovers for Halloween, and I picked up a couple of them. The first one is Scream 4, which I have not seen. I've only seen the original 3 Scream movies. It's kind of funny because I see people post about the new Scream movie, and they're talking about characters that have died in the past, like in Scream 5 and 6. And I'm just like, I haven't seen those, so I didn't know that that character was going to die. So yeah, but it's just the basic, you know, just a regular. I won't pull it all the way out, but it's just a regular Blu-ray, just in a new slipcase. But finally glad to have this, and I do hope to check this out finally, because you know, like I said, I've only seen the first 3 Scream movies, so I really need to get to the other one so I can finally join everyone else and getting excited for the new 7th Scream movie. But yeah, guys, Scream 4. And the next one I got is Candyman Day of the Dead. And what's cool about this is that this is actually the Vestron video release of the movie, which, again, I'll try to get it out, but the slipcases are kind of tight in there. But this was the only Candyman that I didn't already own on Blu-ray. Yeah, I can't get it out, but it is the Vestron video series release that has that cover on the front, which I really like. But yeah, guys, like I said, this was the only Candyman movie that I was missing. So glad to pick it up for Walmart. And again, it was cool that it's the Vestron video release. All right, now the next movie I got is is not a horror movie, but it's a movie that I found out about, I think this year actually, and I was really excited to see it because it's got a really good cast, and it's also a tornado movie. And back when I was younger, I used to have this huge fascination with tornadoes and volcanoes. And there's a lot of tornado movies that have come out in the past, but they've all been like really cheap, kind of sci-fi movies and stuff like that. And I'm not really interested in those. But I did see this one, and I thought this one looked really cool. But it's called 13 Seconds. I really like that cover there of, you know, the little girl standing there and there's a tornado. But it's got a pretty decent cast. It's got Trace Adkins, which I've never seen him act in a movie, but it also has Thora Birch in it, and Anne Hatch, Amy Smart. So it's a pretty good cast. But yeah, guys, like I said, I used to have a huge fascination with tornadoes, and I still do. You know, I still think that they're really interesting. So I'm really looking forward to checking this out, because like I said, you know, it's been a while since there's been a really good tornado movie. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen this, so I don't know if it's really good or not. But I am looking forward to checking it out, because it looks better. It looks better than the typical Sci-Fi Channel original movie, tornado movie. So yeah, really looking forward to checking this one out. And the next one I picked up at Walmart, and that is Natty Knox. And this one stars Bill Moseley, Daniel Harris, and Robert Englund, and it was also directed by Dwight Little, who directed Halloween 4. And that was just the main reason why I checked it out. You know, I've seen Daniel Harris and Robert Englund post a lot about this movie, and so I've been meaning to check it out. So yeah, pretty cool. It's got a great cast, and looking forward to checking this one out. Also, really like that cover right there. This is one of those, you know, Walmart, kind of style covers where the cover art looks a little like, I like that cover, but it's not, not the best. And, I just kind of hope that, it's better than a lot of other horror movies that come out and, it just gets dumped on DVD. But, like I said, it's got a great cast and, a good director, as well. So I'm looking forward to checking that one out. All right, now I'm going to show off a few things that I got at Best Buy. And the first one is a movie that I've only owned on VHS, and I thought it was time for an upgrade, and that is Rosemary's Baby. This is the new 4K Blu-ray 55th anniversary edition. I really like that cover. It has kind of like the demon, and its fangs are going over her belly, which I thought was really cool. And I like the green as well. But yeah, this is just a classic horror movie. Like I said, I saw it years ago. I've only seen it once, I think. And I've had it on VHS, but like I said, I thought it was time for an upgrade. I know that there's a Criterion release, but I thought this was this one looked really cool. I really like the green, like I said. So yeah, really looking forward to revisiting this one. Now, next couple of things I got, my Best Buy already put out some of their Black Friday movies. They didn't have everything out, but I'm not planning on going to Best Buy for Black Friday. I'm actually not planning on going anywhere on Black Friday. It's just not worth it anymore. Like, I really don't care to just, because the only thing I really look for is movies. And everywhere else, they sell stuff online. Like, Amazon has sales, and all the websites that I usually get movies from, they all have sales. So I really don't see any reason to go out on Black Friday anymore, unless there's something that I can only get at a certain store. I don't really see any reason, but I did go to Best Buy this past weekend, and they did have their Black Friday movies, and so I picked up a couple of movies that I've been meaning to get. The first one is Violent Night. Never seen it before, but I've heard it's a really fun, Christmas action movie, so looking forward to checking this out in the next few weeks. And X. I have not seen this, and I haven't seen any of the other ones, but I've heard a lot of really great things about it. I'm someone that's kind of bad when it comes to modern horror movies. Like Thanksgiving is the only real modern horror movie that I've seen lately. So I'm really out of the mix, but I have heard really good things about this, and I really want to finally check it out so I can finally, check out the other ones as well. And the last thing I got this past weekend, I stopped by Barnes & Nobles, and I got The Others, Criterion. This was, 50% off. I remember seeing this movie years ago, and I don't remember much about it, but I remember really liking the twist in it. So, yeah, really looking forward to revisiting this one. Now, this next thing I got is something very, very cool. Now, I actually remember when this documentary was first announced. I'm someone that grew up on the Tony Hawk video games. It was one series that I used to play all the time with my cousin. He was a gamer, and he introduced me to the Tony Hawk games, and a lot of stuff that I know about skateboarding now, like, all the big professional skaters started from me playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. So it's a big, important, a video game series for me. Well, I was watching some videos online of people playing the game, and one YouTuber I started watching was a YouTuber called Ice Bears Forever, I think, and he mentioned in his videos that he was making a Tony Hawk video game documentary about the making of the series, and of how that he was going to get interviews with some of the skaters that were involved, and I had actually forgotten about it until I saw Christian Hannah Horror do a video where he was showing off some of the stuff that he picked up, and he showed off the documentary that the guy was talking about, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I need to get it. But it is here it is right here. It is Pretending I'm a Superman, the Tony Hawk video game series. And yeah, guys, this is just an absolutely awesome release. First off, I love that the Blu-ray case looks like a classic Nintendo game. And they really did a really good job making it kind of look like like it looks like it's got a rating system, but it really says, bonus material. And they just really made it look like a vintage A really cool vintage, game box, and, it's got a lot of special features and all that. And, not just the slipcover, but also just the actual case of the Blu-ray itself, looks like a classic, just a classic, hold on, there we go. And I'll even show off the booklet and even the disc, because the disc actually looks like a skate wheel. And if you play the original Tony Hawk Pro Skater, this is what the menu of the game looked like. There was the skate wheel, and then it went around in a circle, and then it said, play game options and all that. They really did a really amazing job with this release, and I'm really happy to just to have it. And they did, like I said, it just looks just everything, from the you got pictures, and you got some artwork, some concepts for the game and everything. They just did a really great job on this. But yeah, guys, really awesome. I have not watched this documentary yet, but I am really looking forward to it. So yeah, guys, really cool. And it's just really awesome that, they went to all this detail. This was, yeah, this is just a really awesome release, and I'm really looking forward to checking this documentary out. And the last of the Blu-rays, these 3 movies right here are very disturbing Japanese films, and these are the Men Behind the Sun trilogy, and these were put out by Massacre Video for the first time on Blu-ray. And all 3 of these movies, I'm not going to get into them, but they are all pretty disturbing films. And I don't really know if I can really show off too much of the case, but yeah, I've only seen the first 2. I've not seen the third one, but all 3 of these movies are pretty disturbing. So if you want to look up, what they're about, I definitely would I would definitely look up what they're about before you watch them, because they are, some pretty relatively disturbing movies. But yeah, the Men Behind the Sun trilogy, put out by Massacre Video, really awesome. And the last thing I'm going to show is a t-shirt that I got from Spencer's Gifts, which is this right here. And I just absolutely love the design. This was put out by a company called Vampire Freaks, and they kind of specialize in goth style, goth style apparel. And I'll give you guys a close up. You got like the Grim Reaper right there, and then you got the skeletons and the and the coffins and all that. I just love this style right here. I really love goth and goth style like that. So I really wanted to get it. So yeah, guys, very cool. But yeah, guys, that is it. That is my update. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about everything that I showed off in this video. Let me know if you picked up anything, and let me know if you're planning on going out for Black Friday. I'm definitely not. It's really not a big thing for me anymore. If I go online and I see any cool sales or anything, I'll definitely I might get a few things online, but to be completely honest, it's just not. It's not like a big deal for me personally. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This might be my last video before Thanksgiving, so if it is, I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate, and I'll see you guys in the next video.